Naruto. And it was New Year's Eve. Today is December 31st, 2019. Alright, let's get it. Let's go.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Tour Championship. And here we are, the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It all comes down to this tournament, the Tour Championship, to help us crown the next FedEx Cup champion. Hello, everyone. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. It has been hosting this championship since 2005. Now, it is time to jump right into the action. Now to the opening tee shot here at the Tour Championship. Par 4 opening hole. Beautiful getaway from the historic clubhouse, and it measures at 424 yards, Frank.
Yeah, trees left and right, they're really the biggest issue off the tee, Rich, but this is a fairly generous fairway. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Strong winds continue to be a factor. Frank, I know you've played all over the world. How much did you enjoy the challenge of playing into a stiff breeze?
Well, it was a chance to separate yourself from the rest of the field, Rich. Just like these conditions we're seeing right now. You've really got to be smart, pick the right shot. If you get too aggressive on a day like today, you'll pay a far more severe price than normal.
Club selection obviously is crucial.
Oh, it's imperative today.
Take an extra club or two, choke down?
Very much so. Be safely on deck.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. Now to the first par 3 here at the Tour Championship at East Lake. It is the second hole, 214 yards. And really, to score well at East Lake, players cannot afford to miss the green on the short side of the flagstick, and that's especially true right here. This par 3 plays a bit shorter than the yardage, but it is a must to put the ball on the green. That green slopes dramatically from back to front and from left to right, and is guarded by bunkers on both sides. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Moving on to the third hole now, short par 4, under 400 yards. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Second shot now at the third. And Frank, what should the golfer be looking out for?
Another uphill second shot. Very severe ridge just towards that back part of the green. It's like a little tabletop. Really got to know the contours of this green.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. That has to feel good. That's a birdie. Fourth hole now, 440 yards. And remember when that used to be a fairly long par 4, Frank?
Those were the days. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. That is a heat-seeking missile.
Golf
right
ball.
there.
Shout out to Human Torch over here. That's for Marvel. And shout out to my girl, Brie Larson, Captain Marvel.
That's an absolute tracer right
She
there.
fans on too. Proud
In
of the
the
Cosmos.
fairway, and well over 320 yards. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll. A lip out's fine as long as it doesn't happen to you.
He has this attempt for par.
Just dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now.
Now the fifth hole here at the Tour Championship, and a challenging par 4 here. It is 520 yards long, and it rewards precision off the tee.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
And it looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through.
I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
Appears to be tracking well. Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Amazing putt by me. Let's
Now
get it.
comfortably
Let's
inside that
go.
cut line, the former national champ makes birdie. The sixth green here at East Lake Golf Club, tracing back to the original Tom Bendelow design that opened back in 1908, built as the green for the par 5 16th. A Donald Ross rerouting 5 years later made it the target for a par 3 on the front nine.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. He has a 12-footer here.
You'd like that one again.
So frustrating sometimes on the greens, isn't it? Drop shot here at the 6th. Trying to get out of here without too many bumps and bruises. This one is for bogey.
In this situation, Rich, a bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Well, Frank, we've made it through the 6th unscathed, and here we are at the 7th hole, and a little movement to this par 4 goes to the left.
Exactly. The first hole that actually shapes that way at East Lake. There's one bunker down the left side, that short bunker not in play. You would think you'd want to draw it off this tee, but really the best access to this undulating green is down the right side.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. See if our featured player can do something right today.
Yeah, when you're swinging well, obviously target looks as big as a barn, but on days like today, everything looks difficult.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read, and missed out on that second part. And he makes it for par.
Oh, nice. Season finale on the last day of the year.
Here's
Since
another
their first
dog leg to the
2019.
left at East Lake in the Tour
That's pretty
Championship.
fresh.
It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the hole location. Getting ready now for the approach here at the par 4 8th. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Birdie try again here today. Good putt. Finishing out the front 9 here at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia. Tour Championship with the FedEx Cup on the line, all that pressure. And finally, we get to the first par 5 of the day. It is 600 yards on the button.
Doesn't quite play that long, and the reason why is that downslope on the tee shot. If you get a nice draw off the tee, that ball can bound down there, and you can certainly reach this hole even though it's 600 yards. That's if you had a good tee shot. You stray a little, then you worry about the lake with the layup. Do you lay up short, or do you even try and risk carrying it?
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect, right down the middle of the fairway. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. What an opportunity, a putt for eagle. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. We mentioned at the start of this Tour Championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s, and here is the first on the golf course. It's the 9th, 600 yards. There's some water in play. Still, though, a good chance for birdie. Looks to be putting everything into this one.
Golf ball.
Just to
He was torching my girl. We lost his cut tomorrow. She plays on with the Pro of the Cosmos.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Ooh, squeeze that one, Frank.
That is the champion of the mashes. He mashed them. I don't know if that button can be used again after that.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Early part of this second 9 and a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Always take that. Good par putt right there. Moving on now to the 11th and another par 3. Frank, this one just under 200 yards.
Does play a little bit uphill, and really it's like a V-shaped green. Those 2 front bunkers really pitch the front of that green in. Hole actually gets a little easier the further the flag goes up the green. It's a little wider, and the chances of having an uphill putt increase.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
No snack, though.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Continuing from the Tour Championship at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia, all the drama of the finale for the FedEx Cup. And this is a chance to make birdie. We're at the downhill par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards. A good, accurate tee shot gives a player a chance to make a 3. Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
shouldn't be a problem here.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, and another good par 4. The 13th is 476 yards, and once again a classic Donald Ross green sloping from back to front. And really, that makes positioning so critical. You need to get the ball in play off the tee here, have a chance to put the ball in the right spot.
Golf ball.
Maybe you have a go at 3.
Put the Human Torch and my girl, Brie Larson. Took out the moment. Fans on.
Can't ask for much
See what the
more.
power colors.
Fairway here at 13. So at this short par 4 13th, they'd love to walk away with a birdie here. Let's see what they do on this approach shot. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, this par 4 14th is straight away, but it is narrow. You have to put the ball in play off the tee here.
Got to be careful here. Downhill, he's got to time it good because your weight's a little bit more on your front foot.
I think this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Frank, anything you do differently from the rough in terms of your swing? Do you hinge the club a little bit more quickly?
No, normally put the ball just a little bit further back in your stance because you want the club to be going down.
Let's go.
Down, it's got to go down
Don't think
through
to
the
see.
grass, through the ball.
That's how I get it done.
There are
On
just
New
two
Year's
par
Eve.
5s here at the Tour Championship presented by
Going into the new
Coca-Cola.
decade,
This is the
2020.
second
What's
and
up?
last of the
What
5
it is?
pars, the 15th. It is only 525 yards.
Let's go.
If you
Let's
walk
get
away
it. Let's
with
go.
par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This
And
is a chance to make
2019
birdie or eagle.
2020. 2020.
Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, that had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
This is an all-important approach shot here at the 15th. You want to make birdie, maybe even an eagle. So what's the best way to get that done, Frank?
This is where a utility club really comes in handy. It's easy to hit, gets the ball up quickly, and it's going to guarantee that second shot distance that's required to get to at least the front edge.
All right, eagle.
Big swing right there, and great results. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. There it is for eagle. Inching closer to the finish now at the Tour Championship here at East Lake Golf Club and that FedEx Cup title. It's a 481-yard par 4 at the 16th.
Won't play its full yardage. This one plays considerably downhill. 4 bunkers down the left. You can, I say that, try and carry them all. The more modest approach is thread it down that right side. Another one that requires a pinpoint second shot also plays.
Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch and my girl Brie Larson. And Captain Marvel. She flames on the power of the cosmos.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Good swing, good shot yet again. That is classy.
Well, chance of going in.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. He's made it. Down to the wire here at the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club. Now set to play the par 4 17th at 455 yards.
He's going for a little extra. Ball just took off the face.
Shout out to Human Torch and my girl Brie Larson. That's Captain Marvel. She flames on to the power of the cosmos.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
You can't ask for much more than that. About 5 feet away. Beautifully done. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Count that for a birdie. Now to the 18th, and a most unusual way to finish the round and really finish the season with a par 3. It's a tough one. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie.
Now it's at sneaky distance.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the scorecard.
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
Alright, CBT Naruto. Over and out. And also, today is December 31st, 2019. Like I said, Jewish New Year's Eve. Shout out to that. It's about to be amazing. It's about to be amazing, exciting, and pretty. It already is. It already is amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh. It's about to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh. And it already is amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh. And shout out to New Year's Day tomorrow. Girls having New Year's Day tomorrow. January 1st, 2020. January 1st, 2020. January 1st, 2020. That's also about to be amazing, exciting, pretty fresh. And it also is already 2. Yes, January 1st, 2020 is perfect. So, shout out to that. And shout out to the day being the last Tuesday of the year 2019. Also, December 2019. Also, 2010's decade. Let's get it. Let's go. It's perfect. So, shout out to all that. Yeah, I just want to acknowledge all that. I am excited for January 1st, 2020. And it's going to be perfect. I am excited. It's going to be exciting too. It's January 1st, 2020. It's perfect. And I'm excited for it. And with all that being said, I just want to take note of all that. That's CBT Naruto. Over and out.